getting quality sleep. It is really important because it's one of those strategies that has helped us.
One is to acknowledge that stress is normal. Parenting is one of the most difficult jobs. Learn to say no to unnecessary tasks.
Everyone, welcome back to Thrive with the Bummy Days. And if you're new here, I am Felix and my wife's name is Zolanike, and we are all about helping families grow, thrive, and find healthy balance. On today's video episode, we'll be talking about a topic that resonates with all parents. So whether you're a young parent like ourselves, a busy professional, an aspiring parent, or a seasoned parent, our topic today resonates with everybody, which is the practical strategies or tips to managing stress.
Exactly, Felix. As we all know, parenting is one of the most difficult jobs. Though rewarding, it can be demanding.
Absolutely.
And let's be honest, juggling being a parent, our careers and family commitment can be quite challenging.
Indeed.
And can be also stressful. So we need to find these practical skills, strategies to help us thrive as an individual and as a parent. Just to start with, one is to acknowledge that stress is normal.
Nice. Absolutely.
And it's like a response to overwhelming circumstances. And parenting can be overwhelming that aspect. So we just need to find practical skills, address this stress head on, and just manage it, and we go from there, really, Felix.
Absolutely. And if you find our video interesting, if you find it insightful, please subscribe, hit the notification bell below so you can be notified when we drop our new videos. It promises to be insightful, informative, and value-adding to you as parents or as an individual out there in the community. To continue our topic, which is practical strategies to managing stress. Stress indeed is a normal reaction to an overwhelming situation. Unfortunately, as parents, we oftentimes find ourselves struggling to understand how to manage the stress. And it doesn't really make you a bad parent to acknowledge that you are faced with stress. It's just a normal response as a human. The first strategy, Nikki, that we'll be talking about is setting clear or daily routine.
Yes, of course, absolutely. That's really important, Felix. And in our personal experience, I remember when I had Joshua and you had to go back to work after your paternity leave. It was like an overwhelming situation for us, and for me especially, because I was going to be staying at home with them, and you were quite concerned because you needed to make sure that we are well cared for and everyone is doing fine and thriving. So I remember one of my important solution and resolution to this was creating a routine for ourselves. For you, also you're aware about the routine. So waking up in the morning, what to do. Along the line, the kids got used to that also, and they know what to do at a certain time. And you knew that, okay, at this time they were going to be napping. I'm sure not to call them by that time. So it really helped to kind of alleviate the stress, to manage it in a way, because in a way, we knew what to expect. Even yourself, the kids, everyone knew what to expect at a certain time of the day. So it really, really worked in reducing and managing stress at the time.
Yes, that's absolutely right, because predictability often reduces stress.
Of course.
And it just helps you to have a clear pattern as to how your day would go. And when your routine is not following that direction, that set guideline or that set way you've put it, you can always adjust it, because then you know, oh, this is a stressor that we can manage. So setting clear or daily routine is one of the strategies to help you manage stress as a busy parent, or as a young parent, or as a seasoned parent, or as an aspiring parent, or as an individual who is trying to balance between your work and your personal well-being. Our second strategy that I'll be talking about today, and these are all practical strategies that we use in our own home to try and manage stress as busy parents, as busy professionals. That second strategy is showing gratitude. It's really important that we show gratitude, isn't it?
Yeah, of course, absolutely. And as a family, showing gratitude on the little things, like waking up in the morning, thanking God for good health, protection, and all of that. And gratitude in terms of your young ones, the children are doing something, are adding to their milestones. Like being grateful for that, which kind of reduces stress. Because obviously we want your children to thrive. So if they're achieving little milestones, you need to be like, show gratitude for that. They also will be encouraged. You as a parent will also be encouraged. So it's like positivity that kind of reduces stress in the long term. Being positive about something, being kind of grateful for something increases positivity and turns in reducing your stress or managing your stress.
Absolutely, absolutely. Showing gratitude for those little things, for those little achievements, for those little milestones you've achieved in life or as a family or as a parent. It's important. It just brings out that positivity in you managing your stress, as well as helping you to navigate a positive work-life or elder life balance. The next practical strategy that we will be talking about on how to manage your stress is
getting enough sleep. Sleep is important in reducing stress. Absolutely. I'll give that a thumbs up, because in life you just need to get some enough sleep, not just sleep. Enough sleep, quality sleep. And in our own personal experience, because we both have like different time of the day we enjoy sleeping, so we've tried to like work it out. Someone sleeps early, probably with the children or without the children, to make room for the other person to get good sleep. And then one person that sleeps early wakes up early to kind of take care of the kids and just to manage the situation. Remember, there have been times where I've just told you that I need to sleep, I need to get some sleep, and you'll be like, okay, I'll get back from work early today. So you can get that like 2 hours nap just before the kids go to bed. And it's really been helpful. So it's just like managing that situation. Even in like your personal life, if you're not a parent, getting enough sleep is important. And sleep doesn't necessarily mean being deeply asleep. It could be just getting your phone out of the way, lying down in the bed and just taking a nap. Some power naps are really helpful. So that is just the way to go. Getting enough sleep is very important in managing stress as a parent.
It is absolutely important. And one thing I want to emphasize on what you said is getting quality sleep, because you could try to sleep for 8-10 hours, and probably the quality sleep you've gotten from those long hours could probably be maybe 2-3 hours. But it's about getting quality sleep. It's really important, because it's one of those strategies that has helped us. And like my wife did rightly say, there have been times where she sends me messages and say, oh, I really need to nap. And I say, okay, I'll try and come in early. Probably I needed to get something outside. I'd say, okay, well, that can wait. I'll come in so you can have that nap you wanted. And it just rejuvenates her. For example, weekends. I know most times during most weekends, my wife will probably nap between the hours of, probably between 12 to probably 4 or 5 thereabout. And when she comes out, comes back to the living room and all that, she looks really refreshed. She looks happy. Her mental health is top. And if you're a single parent and you're wondering how are you going to navigate this, I understand. We clearly understand it can be difficult. Yes, it can be difficult. But please explore your community. See people around you who are able to take your kids for a few hours, for you to get that sufficient sleep, for you to get rejuvenated, for your mental health to stay top and to stay awake and really refreshed to be able to provide better care or look after your kids.
Being the best version of yourself for yourself and for the kids also.
Exactly. Getting enough sleep, we cannot really overemphasize that. The next strategy we'll be talking about is connecting with your kids. This is an important strategy as well to help you manage stress, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, absolutely, Felix. I know we're in the era of screen time and kind of AI and all of that, but it's still important to connect with the kids at a personal level, like engaging in activities together. It could just be like 10 to 15 minutes in a day. And also the kids, it's a way of them connecting with you. So it's in a way, because it has to do with like biological makeup.
Yeah.
So it kind of alleviates your stress. You could be stressing from something like out of parenthood even. Having that time with the kids also kind of makes everyone happy, reduces some endorphins in your body and just make you feel better, and that in turn reduces your level of stress.
Absolutely.
And help you to manage stress. And like then after spending that time together, you can then leave the kids to engage in activities for a while while you take some time, you sit back just to watch what they're doing, and then in a way you have some time to yourself. Everybody wins in that aspect. Everybody wins, really.
You're absolutely right with that. Spending quality time with the kids. For example, like us, you spend time with Phoebe, arts and craft. You know, sometimes she's got this is somewhere down there that she
and she's got a mini car, not a mini one.
Yeah, she's got this electric car that you know.
She really likes riding in it.
So she does.
After that time, after riding for a few minutes, even like 10-15 minutes, she feels good, calm, settled. And you as a parent also, after that time, you feel like relaxed. Everyone is quite happy with what they've done for the day, really.
Exactly.
So it's really important in engaging in those activities with the children.
Absolutely. Even with Joshua, we sometimes just sit with Joshua, put the phones away, and spend time just having to have a chat, have a giggle with Joshua, you know, just enjoy that moment with him, really. It helps us as well as parents manage stress. And these are our practical strategies or tips that we have used ourselves, and it has worked for us, hence why we're sharing it. And if you like our video, please subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when we drop our videos. Share as well with your friends, isn't it?
And family members.
Yeah, your family members. Share with your loved ones, share with your community, so they can also learn from this informative video series. And the final strategy that we will be talking about to help you manage stress
is like sharing your commitment and setting boundaries.
Absolutely.
Sometimes we want to do it all. We want to be like jack of everything. But it doesn't always work like that. It's good to be proactive. It's good to be active in that sense. But then you need to understand that there has to be boundaries.
Absolutely.
Learn to say no to unnecessary tasks.
No!
That's been given to you or you've acquired in a way. Or just like give it some time to manage yourself properly. Especially when you have that overwhelming feeling and you're really stressed, you need to like set boundaries with like maybe other people to say, okay, I need this time to myself to kind of be stress-free or reduce your level of stress. So that has really helped in the sense that sometimes people have said, oh, can you help me with that? I'm happy to do it, but I have some family commitment to kind of go through, and I'm just saying, okay, I'll do it, but can you give it some time? Can I postpone it? Can we reschedule the meeting time? Things like that. So you just need to like plan better, share your commitment with other people, communicate this changing schedule, because sometimes one will feel like, oh, I need to do everything, then you're really stressed up about it. So sharing, delegating, if you have other people that can support you is really important. And then setting boundaries. This is what I can do. This is what I can achieve. Can you support with this one? Can you get someone else to do this? So it's a way like, you know, everyone is doing what they're supposed to be doing. And then it kind of reduces your stress and alleviate your mood and your emotional well-being generally.
Yes, it does help your emotional well-being, because when you can set boundaries and say no to certain tasks, simple things like putting your work email away.
Stop it. Get some help.
I know it can be difficult, especially at certain levels in your career. You probably have that moment or that responsibility to check your work emails. But when you're going through an overwhelming moment, that is probably not the best time to be checking an email that is really going to get you really stressed again, because you've been stressed from having your young kids and you've now got this work email that is adding extra stress on you. So it's important to know when to say no, putting those phones away, you know, having to set those boundaries are quite important to help you manage stress as an individual, as a thriving parent, and have a positive well-being.
Yes, and if you're out there as a parent, as a single person, and you're struggling with managing stress in your everyday life or in your parenting journey, there are organizations out there, there are resources out there, people out there that support those in need or those who need support one way or the other. We are happy to share some of the ones we know based on location. So if you're in this situation or you like some information as in regarding to this, you can drop us a message or even in the comment section, and we are happy to address it as appropriate and as very close to what you need as possible, really.
Absolutely. So please don't suffer in silence. Our video series is all about helping families grow, thrive, and find healthy balance. Just like we've always said in all of our videos, our aim is to create a channel that is insightful, that is informative, adds value to people, and also helps us to grow together as a community.
Yes.
Just before we go today, we are so delighted to have you join us. We are really delighted to have you come listen to our video series. And please, if you like our video, click the subscription button, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when we drop further video episodes. Also, share with your loved ones, your friends, and people out there for them to also get information, because information, they say, is power.
Yes, that's right, Felix. And like we said previously, our channel is based on sharing insight, expert insight on how to be a better parent, how to thrive as a parent, supporting your mental and emotional well-being, and to thrive as a family.
Indeed. We're delighted to have you again on today's episode. Till we see you next time, have a fantastic week
ahead.
Yes, have a fantastic day ahead. Whatever situation you're going through, always remember, tough times never last, but tough people do. We love you. Stay safe. And see you on our next video episode. See you later. Bye-bye.